Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Vizio and today I'm going to be bringing you the 8th title update for Call of Duty Black Ops. It was released today on 4/28, 2011, and as you can see there's a list of things they're fixing even though the game's been out this long. First up is support for the Escalation map pack, which is going to be released on the 3rd of next month. They've already put in like its own playlist and stuff for that. Second one is security updates. I didn't really know they had very many security problems with Black Ops, but they're gonna go ahead and fix all their stuff. Maybe the whole PlayStation thing is messing with them or something like that. I don't know. Third is addition of banner style message of the day on the MP main menu. I saw this. I logged on earlier after the update, and there's a picture. I'm pretty sure it's of the Escalation map pack whenever you go into multiplayer, and that's pretty cool. They added the addition of hardcore free for all and hardcore team deathmatch and combat training. So now you got regular free for all and team, and now hardcore free for all and team. So it gives all the people out there that like to play hardcore some training capabilities. Let's see. Next, they did additional sniper rifle tuning changes once again, but they're not really letting us know what they're doing to it. They're just telling us they did something. So they might not have done anything to that L96 or the PSG, but they could have did something to the Wall 2000 or something like that, or they may have just did like an overall update again. It's really hard to tell until you start playing the game with the snipers and stuff. They in the Bare Bones playlist they added a competition games match. I don't really play Bare Bones, so that should be a interesting challenge to see what they do. They replaced the RPG with the Grim Reaper and gun game wager match. So no longer are you going to be using the RPG in the gun game, but instead you're going to be using the Grim Reaper, which is going to be pretty good. Next is prevent automatic weapons from jamming if the player is feathering the fire button on default ALT, tactical flipped, or nomad flipped. Now I'm not really sure what all the differences are in them or anything like that, but the automatic weapons aren't going to be jamming anymore. They fine-tuned napalm and bombing run damage indoors, so I'm guessing if you're indoors when napalm or something goes by, it's not gonna automatically kill you, so that should be good. Prevented rare invulnerability issue. I'm guessing that's going into second chance, where people as soon as they go down, they'll get the extra part of life in them. Additional game mode timer options for custom games, so I guess you could have set different times than what they originally had. Fixed a minor out of map exploit in Grid. I didn't know they had a out of map exploit in Grid at all. General kill cam and death cam improvements, so I guess they just improved them a lot. Improved auto assign reliability in private matches, so I didn't really know that was a big of an issue. That they might have thought something was going to happen with it or something like that, and they just want to go and take care of the issue. Addressed an infinite joining session and progress screen under very specific timing conditions. So that's actually happened to me a couple times, where you'll be loading up the match screen and everything. You'll say joining match, and then you'll be sitting there for minutes, which means you'll have to restart your Xbox and then get back online just to do anything. Demolition bombs can no longer explode and be defused at the same time. With this, I'm thinking that there will be people that will get the defusal like right before the time goes off, but the bomb will still blow up, and therefore you'll lose the round even though you got the defusal. Supply plane now activates in one in the chamber in all cases. I'm not really sure what's going on with that. I guess in some cases the spy plane wouldn't go on at the end of the match or something. I'm not really too sure. The Sprint Kills Challenge for a steady aim perk now rewards the player with the correct number of kills. That's good. Contracts purchased but not yet expired no longer count as expired when viewing a friend's player card. Yeah, I didn't know that was a problem there. Addressed a rare issue where a hacked camera spike would not function properly if the hacker also had a camera spike that was destroyed. So I guess if the hacker had his own camera spike and he went up and destroyed or hacked another person's, that they would conflict. So they fixed that. Recording a clip with a speed mode for 2 cameras set to 0.1 will no longer increase in speed when switching perspectives back and forth. So to all you theater maniacs out there, there you go. Improvements to zipline functions when viewed in theater mode. Settings from custom games are all cleared and no longer carry over from one custom match to another. That sounds like it may be a problem to people who do competitive gaming, because there's a lot of cases where you will just have to switch the map and keep all the game settings and everything the same. So that may be a problem. We'll have to check about that. Improvements to map voting reliability in lobbies. That's happened to me a couple times where the majority of the vote will be on one map, but it'll still go to the next to the previous map. Nova Gas will now affect players that are standing over their tactical insertion. I haven't really heard too much about that. Hardcore players who kill another teammate in Last Stand now lose the proper amount of points. So I guess before, if you were in Last Stand and Hardcore, you could just kill your teammates. I'm not sure. I'm not a hardcore player. Players can no longer transfer emblems or backgrounds from combat training to player match. Never really had a problem with that, but they patched that. Player is no longer able to use a primary weapon in second chance, rare specific instance. That is probably going to be the best patch of the update of this update, because there's been a lot of times where they'll drop down in the second chance, they'll still have their primary out, and they'll just kill you, then they'll switch to the pistol or something. So that's just really good. And then improvements to community filters, so that way they can get the community playing with who the community wants to play with. And guys, that will wrap up my video for today. That was the Call of Duty Black Ops title update number 8, released today on 4/28/2011. If you have any questions about it at all, you can feel free to contact me. If not, guys, have a great day. Vizio out.